Hello friends, today I am going to discuss regarding human defense attack against COVID-19. So how can we use different methodologies or different molecules which are already part of human defense as an attack against COVID-19. But before this, let me explain you about some basic information regarding SARS-CoV-2. Now, SARS-CoV-2 is actually severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. It's a member of genus Beta coronavirus which fell within a subgenus of SARS-CoV virus that includes SARS-CoV. So if we have to compare structurally regarding DNA and protein of both, so SARS-CoV and SARS-CoV-2, they have 79% similarity at DNA level, that is nucleotide level. And if we have to check about the protein, so in case of SARS-CoV and SARS-CoV-2, they exhibit only 72% nucleotide sequence similarity in the spike protein, that is the key surface glycoprotein which interacts with host cell receptors. What are the areas of damage? So previously we were thinking during the first wave of COVID that it is actually affecting lungs, but it's affecting digestive system, urogenital system, nervous system and circulatory system. So in all, it's playing an important role in inflammatory cascade. Next is regarding how to diagnose SARS-CoV-2. So these days, if we have to check assay types, means chemically, experimentally, so there are three types. One is the nucleotide acid test, that is DNA test, and it is done to check the presence of viral RNA by amplification through RT-PCR. Some people are saying it's a real-time PCR. It's actually reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction, where viral RNA is present in such a small quantity that it is amplified by different cycles of PCR. Then second test is regarding antigen test to detect presence of viral antigen, typically part of a surface protein. Third one is antibody test, which will detect presence of antibodies generated against SARS-CoV-2 if person is affected by SARS-CoV-2, or after vaccination we can also check regarding presence of antibodies by this test. So there are three tests available for this: ELISA, CLIA and LFA. ELISA is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay, CLIA is chemoluminescence assay, and LFA is lateral flow assay. There is medical technology and many technologies are involved these days to detect and for the treatment also, like pulse oximetry, then complete blood count analyzer to know about CRP, about D-dimer and about LDH tests, then CT score that can be done through computed tomography, X-rays, ventilator, and smartphone wearable sensors are also available to check about the well-being of vital organs, and telemedicine. Next, this is the defense which is provided by our body system, that interferons, these are already present in our immune system, and wherever any infection occurs, then these are released and they get a covering over the surrounding healthy cells and preventing them from further infection. So that's why people and scientists, they are using interferon as a treatment. And secondly, monoclonal antibodies. In our body we are having polyclonal antibodies, where one antibody is having many epitope for different antigens, but synthetically we can make specific antibodies against specific antigens. These days in USA, many of monoclonal antibodies are there, and they are making and they are using in therapeutic and treatment purposes also. And now we are also using it, and basically it was used previously during organ transplantation and in cancer treatment, but now monoclonal antibodies are available for the treatment of COVID-19 also. So thank you so much friends for listening, and please do subscribe, share and like this channel, and I'll try to send my next videos regarding proper clarity about such techniques of interferons and monoclonal antibodies, that how these can be used for the treatment of COVID-19. Thank you.